All right, so what's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. So we just touched down in Dallas, Texas, and I am very excited for this vlog. Now I will be filming this entire video on the brand new Sony 16mm 1.8 lens, and over the next few days, I'm definitely gonna be putting it through its paces. More on why we're down here soon, but we gotta go grab our bags and say hi to a few familiar faces.
The other time.
So as we wait for a few others to show up here, real quick, I just wanted to talk about this. So this is what I usually vlog with, the 16-35 G Master. This is the first edition of it. This is the lens I use for pretty much like 90% of my content, especially vlogging. I would say 99% of the time, I'm just at 16. So I kind of wanted to test out this new 16mm, the 1.8, to see if this tiny lens would be good for just kind of a camera on the go. So right now I have the FX3, the 16-1.8, and then the Sony ECM M1 microphone. I'll film a clip of it so you guys can see the setup here, and look how much smaller that lens is versus this lens. So it's a pretty huge difference, and we'll see kind of how it goes. But first impressions, it is light, it looks great at that 1.8, and we'll see how this goes.
Gang, gang. What up, brother?
All right, we just pulled up to the room. 30-second room tour, here we go. All right, we walk into the door. Up first, we got the bathroom. Check it out. Not too bad, not too bad. We got a closet, 2 robes, 3 guys. Whoa! Nice little TV over here. You already know, double station because we're already in the lab. 2 beds over here, 3 guys again. Actually, a pretty nice view.
It's a really nice view.
So we are at the Omni Hotel in Dallas, Texas. We are here for an event called DreamHack. So it's kind of similar to TwitchCon, but just different. So this is my first DreamHack. A bunch of the boys are getting together, so it's super exciting. We actually have an event going on Saturday morning, which I'll tell you guys about a little bit more later. But right now, just dropping off the bags, changing a little bit, gonna go grab some food. So yeah, we'll see what we get into. I got a little chicken and shrimp fajitas. Got a little side over here. Chicken fajitas over there. A little chicken and steak johns over there. A little enchilada guy over there. All right, we got the crew rolling deep right now. We're about to go pick up our badges. Majin just pulled up.
There you go.
Sweet. All right, thank
All
you.
good to go.
What did he just get here?
So, he got something from Johnny Dang.
Turned into a plug.
His very own custom piece.
But Maja put it together.
Yes.
Yeah.
10 carat rose gold with his logo. Beautiful.
And I might have something later on in this video.
He does. He does. I've seen it. It's very nice. I've seen it.
We're walking around the convention floor the day before it's open. We're definitely not allowed to be in here. Definitely not allowed to be recording this. So just checking it out.
I don't see a Twitch booth, do you? No, sir.
I think that's a kick stage, huh?
Okay, so we just pulled up to the Lamborghini booth. I think they're doing like a racing sim. They actually hit me up, and so I'm coming here Saturday. I have a time slot to try out the new racing sim. So no idea what to expect, but the booth looks pretty cool so far. All right, so this is actually a perfect time to test out the low light capabilities of this lens. So we are right now at 2000 ISO at 1.8.
That's what mine's going up. Oh, wow, you can see a clear difference.
Yeah, it is a big
Well, look at
difference.
that. Mine's going up to 12.8 now because it stops at f2.8.
Honestly, it's pretty dark in here. It looks very good, so I'm impressed. And also just the 1.8 looks nice, because even on the 16, some of this wide, you don't usually see a ton of like depth of field, so you definitely see some separation between me and the background. So honestly, it looks good in here.
OnlyFans for everybody. A little behind the scene action there for Jay. Subscriptions start off at $5. What are you doing?
Nothing.
Just trying to use you,
Thank you.
get the behind the scenes footage and sell it.
going on, guys? So good morning. It is now day 2 of the vlog, and 2 quick things. Number 1, first impressions of vlogging on this lens for an entire day. It is extremely lightweight and easy to use, and it's so nice to have a smaller, lighter camera setup, especially just being on the go for a weekend like this. I do have the Peter McKinnon Variable ND. I have the Pro Mist edition on there, and I think it actually looks great. So very happy with this lens overall. And then actually right now we are about to walk into this place right here. It is a coffee shop down here in Dallas. And actually tomorrow morning we are hosting the first ever Lab Culture coffee meetup. So this is kind of like the first in-person activation, I suppose, if you want to say. So very excited for that. I'll give you guys all the details on it, but right now I'm gonna go in, grab myself a coffee, maybe some breakfast tacos as well. Say what's up to the owners because they're being super cool about us doing this tomorrow morning. And I just want to show face kind of before it gets started. And then we'll meet up with the rest of the guys here in a bit. But let's go check it out. All right, so we got the goods. Picked up a couple coffees, and then also I got an order of the breakfast tacos, but amazing coffee shop inside. I think it's a perfect location for kind of like a creator meetup. I'm really big on in-person activations, and this is something that I wanted to test out here just because we have a group of us already together. So it's kind of just an easy layup, and then maybe something that we do in some different cities, especially Chicago, or just around maybe different events. And that's really just for the community, for creators. So yeah, this place is called White Rhino Coffee. Really cool coffee shop, great branding by the way, but it's like a less than 10-minute walk from the convention center. They were super cool about it. Lab Culture is going to be paying for the first 50 coffees for guests. Me, E, Big Rob, Sooner, Kiko, Joe Woe, I think Maddie K. A bunch of the boys are coming through, so it's really exciting. So I feel like at this point, it kind of feels like Lab Culture is really becoming like an actual brand, and I know that might sound silly, but when it's just this idea and myself in a room the majority of the time, it doesn't always feel like that, but then being at an event, seeing a ton of different people I know and people I'm meeting for the first time wearing Lab Culture stuff, it's pretty surreal. So doing an in-person event too, I think is gonna be really fun. So excited for this tomorrow. We're just gonna do a taste test without Sooner, so. All right, so I just got an iced vanilla latte. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, that's extremely good. Extremely good. Right now, Sooner is gonna pick me up and we're gonna head to the convention to meet up with the rest of the guys, but very excited for this tomorrow, and I'll show you guys more of the space and all that. Should be good.
What's up, brother?
I don't know if my channel officially knows you, Sooner. I guess so.
Like an anomaly at this point.
Yeah, if you follow me, you know Sooner. So Sooner is the GOAT, and right now we are headed back to the convention center. Sooner, check this out. I'm filming on the 16 mil right now.
Ooh.
Look how small this setup is.
Man, that's like the perfect size for a vlog like this.
I know.
Like, that's such a sick lens.
It's so good.
Is this mine? We'll get this first sip while we're driving.
First sip.
What is it? Are you gonna tell me what it is?
It's iced vanilla latte.
Ooh, look. Ooh,
Yeah,
little oat
good.
milk?
That's
You got oat milk in there?
Yeah, you know me.
Ooh, yeah.
You know
I
me.
like that.
You know me.
I like that.
Good.
You got the OG shirt on.
So this is a little back-to-back caffeine, to be honest, but Sooner actually shipped a couple cases of energy to Sooner's house, but then pulled up with the OG, which this is a great mixer, but I also just like the size of it for just kind of running around. So right now we're waiting for someone to bring him the badge. Shout out to Sooner and shout out to all the homies that are rocking Lab Culture stuff. I'm not asking them to do that at all. It's just cool to see like genuine support like that. Absolutely love it. Also, I will say, Convention 101. Not even a convention like this, but any sort of convention. When you get a badge, you wear it over your head like normal, you're kind of a dork. So you gotta do something cool. You gotta switch it up somehow. So I'm just gonna put it on my bag somehow, I think. Also with this fresh neck pat, doesn't really feel great on that either. Got a little crossbody bag, little Lab Culture unreleased tee. And also I gotta give all the boys their care packages today with little sneak peeks of the future drops. So, all right, I'm just yapping.
What's up, handsome? How we doing?
Good.
When's the next fight?
The next fight, I'm actually going to be fighting Big Rob Energy. You'll probably see him at some point in this vlog. Me and him, we haven't announced it yet. The dates are coming soon. He's got to lose maybe 100 pounds, but we're going to get there. We're going to get there.
What's up, vlog?
Hi.
Wait, what do you got?
Just,
You know, something for Instagram stories. I like to keep it simple. Nothing too crazy, nothing over the top, but, you know, gets the job done.
I feel like that's how this entire thing is going to be. It's going to be a lot of running into a million different people we know.
Hey, if you could mind not bothering me before I lock it in, that'd be great.
Hey, Tom, baby. All right, so this looks like the setup these boys are going to be streaming at. Pretty sick setup, to be honest. I don't know, honestly, who else all is going to be up here yet, but we got Rob E, Majin, Tactical Grandma. We got a bunch of people up here.
Dude, we got to log into everything.
It's really in the lab
We have like 10 minutes till it starts. Nobody knows what's going on. It should go super well.
Is there Call of Duty installed?
I might be playing Rocket League. I'm not gonna.
So right now we're just kind of walking around, but this entire area is actually really crazy. There's like 200 stations set up or some crazy, maybe more than 200. People can bring their own setups and then like LAN and game and whatever. So Sooner said it's big for like, I think StarCraft and Warcraft, that type of stuff.
How we doing, Maj?
We're doing good. I'm getting.
In 10 seconds, tell me what you guys are doing here.
We're playing Warzone in front of people.
There's a lot of people wearing Lab Culture, or at least talking about it, which is actually a pretty sick feeling. So shout out to you guys.
Went pretty well. After we got through the first bumps, we had to set everything up, install the whole entire game. I had to redo all of my settings. That took about 45 minutes. But other than that, it was great. It was fun though.
It looked good. It looked good from the outside. It looked good.
It definitely, playing in front of a bunch of people it really is way different than just like in the comfort of your home.
Well, and there was like spotlights and it was a cool setup.
There was 3 lights directly in my face. The audio was, the whole time I'm hearing the event audio through my mic. So like not one single footstep. So the fact that I got any kills is actually remarkable.
What do you expect? Good to see you, man. Good to see you.
I heard you're vlogging today.
We got the camcorder.
Huh?
You vlogging today?
Kind of.
Yeah.
We just ate with a group of 11 people. Chaos. But I think right now, honestly, we're gonna go up to the room. I gotta give a couple of the guys their Lab Culture care packages, and then maybe like change, get ready for the evening. But yeah, we're gonna stop into the room real quick.
Everybody jump in 3, 2.
Somehow we have 12 people in our hotel room.
Let's go! Actual bags though too. Quality, boys. Quality. Whoa, my. Oh, we got socks.
Oh my God.
What are we
Oh, wait,
talking
that's
about?
exclusive.
Dude, he knows a secret to my heart right there. Oh my God, I love some good socks.
I gave E everything.
I'm about to take
Last time I stayed at Joe's house, one of my socks went missing.
I had to toe it into my esophagus.
Whoa! Whoa!
That was crazy.
Look at that. Yeah, get it in the video. I mean, I didn't have
do that one.
I didn't have any room in my luggage to get here,
Perfect.
and now that I bought this and got these, look at that.
Look at the back.
Let's go, baby.
How to bring that back.
Bring
Whoa, let's go.
Finally got the 25 people out of our hotel that came out of literally nowhere.
No way this goes in the vlog.
No, it's going in the vlog for sure. So yeah, I think for the rest of the evening, probably gonna put the camera up. I think we're gonna, I don't know, go out, hang with the guys. We got an early morning with the coffee meetup. Got to be up bright and early. Should be a good time. So I'll catch up with you guys a little bit later. All right, good morning, guys. It's now the next day, and it's the day of the coffee meetup. All right, so we're all up early, getting dressed. We were up a little late last night, but that's okay. I think today we're going with the old Trav highs, and we're all wearing unreleased stuff. And check these out right here. If you know me, it just makes sense. So these will be coming in a future drop, probably the next drop. Rocking a little unreleased, kind of Kelly green Lab Culture hat. So we got the hat, the shirt, the socks. Should be a good time.
Oh, damn.
Good morning.
Top of the schmeat to you, brother. I'm excited to do something where I can be do a little video and photo for somebody. I haven't done that in a schmeedy minute.
All right, here we go. Off to the event. All right, so this is the official Lab Culture Latte. It's an iced vanilla latte with oat milk and then sweet cream cold foam on top. I can get this open.
All over me, bro.
All right, sick. All right, it's on the lens. Amazing. That's how we like it.
Appreciate you for trusting me with this one, brother. It looks fantastic, and I can't wait to show you. Ready?
All right. Yeah, buddy. That's
Lab
nice.
Culture pendant,
That's nice.
straight from the
That
source,
looks
10
good.
karat white gold. You know what I'm saying? Little heavy boy.
Damn.
Bro, it's shiny. Looks
Yup.
good. Looks good.
Told you we got some weight on it.
Yeah, it is. Look good. How we look? How we looking? How we looking? So look good. So right now it is 9:15. So technically this just got started. It's 9 to 11. And let me show you guys around. It's absolutely packed. So we've got a full house. I feel like we've already probably had, I don't know, 40 people come through. So it's cool seeing so many different types of creators and just different people from the communities and everyone's communities, and a lot of Lab Culture hats. We got a hat from Black Friday. Someone's wearing one of the green hats from the very first drop. So pretty cool to see in person. Very cool. Turnout is pretty insane. We're about halfway through it right now, and I would say, I don't know, at least 75 people have come through so far, maybe 100. This entire space is taken over outside, all sorts of creators. Very, very cool. Pretty surreal moment. So, and shout out to Majin for the chain. I'll have to show you guys this better later, but little custom LC chain. It's a good day. It's a good day. But I am trying to actually drink some water because I've had nothing but coffee today.
We're at Jayhawk's meet and greet. Just meet and greeting the boys out here, having a little coffee. Pretty crazy turnout. They were back there recording at one point with all the people in here.
When the employees start filming it, you know, it's a good turnout.
Who's this big YouTube guy?
Out of everyone there is, he wears the shit more than anybody, so I appreciate you, big dog. Appreciate
Got
you.
to. Gotta support the homie. Just to point out, this dude was in my streams in 2018. 2018.
Yeah,
Before a lot of people ever came around.
that's true. And now we're just old.
Yep. And he's actually good at games too. That's what's crazy.
It's kind of nasty.
Rob sucks though.
Yeah, Rob sucked.
Biggest poser I've ever met in my life.
Rob, thoughts?
Why do I come up in every clip? What?
Thoughts on the turnout?
We're just talking about, dude. This is awesome. Yeah, it's like, it's packed in here. I mean, perfect venue, everything. Coffee's good, good vibes, good people.
I wasn't expecting this many people, honestly. Man, great
You wearing that
turnout.
new drip? You might rip that thing off.
A little breakfast taco, just for the gentlemen, just for the boys. Because I've had a lot of coffee and no food. All right, so had to walk away from the chaos here for a minute. I actually swooped a little green juice. Kind of just feels needed during a weekend like this, but I feel like in traditional Jayhawk vlog fashions, sometimes you gotta get in your feels a little bit. Today is a very, very cool moment, I would say. The amount of people that showed up to this event was pretty insane, like well over 100 people. We had dozens of cameras, people taking photos, videos, vertical videos, vlogging, taking photos with me, with the guys, with everyone, and just truly blown away by my expectations. I had an idea for this about a month and a half ago. We somehow made it happen, but you know, this is something that I think is going to be much bigger than myself, which is kind of the goal with Lab Culture from the start. But seeing the community that, you know, we have built together, me, you guys, this channel, all my friends, special shout out to those guys, you know, Big Rob, E, Sooner, Kiko, Creed, Blink. I'm probably missing a few too, but Majin, obviously shout out to Majin. This is a pretty surreal moment, and I feel like something that I'm gonna remember forever. So shout out to these guys for, you know, kind of stamping this day with the LC chain. Very cool thing. So shout out to the entire crew for, you know, helping out with that. Anyways, none of this would be possible without you guys, so just want to say thank you. Step away from a minute, kind of soak it in, but this is cool. It's small, but it's pretty monumental in my eyes, and I think it's truly just the start of some ideas that I have for future things, because this brain's always working. I got some cool ideas, trust me. You wait. Look at that. And then real ones, no. The band on the lens. Nice touch, nice touch. Hell yeah. Look at that.
Started
everywhere, right?
Successful meetup. I ordered a lot of coffees. It's pretty good.
I had a good time. Yo, you need to run that back. You need to run that back for sure.
Yeah, it was good.
That was actually a really great event. Huge turnout, great coffee. Bro, it was great. Super great turnout. I couldn't have been better, honestly.
Yeah,
so for a first event, I think you did stellar, and I'm excited to see what the next one is.
Final thoughts on the meetup?
Dude, there's like a couple people that literally they weren't gonna come to DreamHack.
Yeah.
And then they seen that you were doing this, so they drove like 3 hours to come here for this.
Sick.
And then now they're going to DreamHack. I was just telling him, I was like, it's crazy how you sent a couple of us a couple wallpapers before you dropped your first wallpaper pack. Remember, I even texted you. I was like, "What's this LC thing? This is totally dope. This is something that, I'm into." And then now you got people driving Progress, baby.
Yeah. And now, meet and greet for E is up next.
You're first in line, baby.
First in line.
I'm gonna win on this moment.
So we just got to, there's kind of a creator lounge that's kind of above the conference floor, I suppose. But it's kind of cool. They got drinks and a couple different brands in here. They had snacks and stuff. But yeah, E's meet and greet went extremely successful. They had a really cool setup with the huge LED screens behind him and stuff. So it's cool. I feel like yesterday, some of those guys, Majin, E, Rob, they're playing Call of Duty with the nade shot thing going on, which was really cool. This morning, we obviously had the Lab Culture meetup, and then E just had the meet and greet. So, I don't know. It's just cool to see kind of all the boys winning and everyone in their element, and then all the other guys helping out. I think actually Blink, I saw Blink is now doing Call of Duty today too. And then, Sooner, Creed, everyone's crushing it right now. So, shout out to the entire squad. Very cool weekend. I don't know what everyone else wants to do, but your boy is trying to get some barbecue later. So, we'll see what we get into, but I'm honestly tired. Social battery is a little low. I feel like I've been standing up for the last 10 hours straight, but really good event, a lot of cool stuff going on. And it always helps to have a solid crew with you. So shout out to all the boys. All right, so we just pulled up to the Lamborghini booth, and long story short, basically they hit me up a few weeks ago because they found out I was going to be here, and I have a time slot to try out their new racing sim, I believe. So we just pulled up, going to test it out, see if it's cool or not, but a little Lamborghini action, can't be bad about that.
It's great to meet you. How are you? Great to see you.
sure you guys please support the channel down below. We pulled up, honestly had no idea what to expect, but it was so sick. Got to go around the track a few times. Oh, and then it was funny because at the end he goes, "Do you want to like sit in the real Lambo?" And I was like, "Yeah, dude." But one thing that I just sadly learned is Lamborghinis are not meant for 6'5", 240-pound men. So you know what? I guess we got to go with something else. Yeah. But yeah, shout out to Lambo for having me. That was super sick. All right, dinner time. We just pulled up, going to the famous Terry Black's. This is what everyone says. The place we got to hit up for some barbecue. It's been a minute since I've had some true Texas barbecue, so we're gonna see if it lives up to the hype.
Pretty good. I'm excited about this. Well, I feel.
Are you hungry?
Yeah, I'm rough right now.
Here's gonna change my life, so.
This is insane. We got turkey, brisket, sausage, little mac and cheese, corn, banana pudding, cornbread.
A little bit of everything.
Woo! 10 out of 10. Insane. All right, hands down the best barbecue I've ever had in my entire life. Texas barbecue, undefeated. Like, that was insanely good. All right, so that is a wrap on the DreamHack weekend. Right now, me, Rob, and E are headed to the airport to go our separate ways, sadly. But to kind of bring this video full circle, shooting this entire thing on this lens, I'll tell you what, having this small of a camera setup for this entire last few days was about the best decision I've ever made. It made things so simple and easy, and it honestly looks really good. The event was super dark, so having a lens that could go down to 1.8 looked great. I obviously shot the entire vlog on it. I shot some photos with it too, and actually really impressed with those as well. So I think this is also gonna be great for some vertical videos that I plan to do obviously back home. But yeah, overall, it was a great weekend, successful weekend. The Lab Culture meetup was dope. E's meetup was a huge success. Rob and all those guys, you guys played Warzone 2, so I feel like we had an action-packed weekend. So excited to get back home. It's been a crazy last few days. Any last words?
Use code BIGGIE at checkout.
Any last words?
Use code BIGGIE at checkout.
All right, you guys heard it here first. Yeah, no, we're all tired, so we're gonna go home. All right, thanks for watching. Make sure you drop this video a thumbs up. Make sure Make sure you drop this video a thumbs up. Close it out.
You dialed all of that. Like, comment, subscribe, turn on those notifications.
Peace.